Capricorn, and welcome to your collective Capricorn love reading. So we're going to go ahead and pull one card here for the overall lying message. Oh, this is very fitting for you, Capricorn. It says, too much work. You Capricorns are known for working yourselves to the bone. Okay. So all right, fine. What I'm gathering here then is that somebody here is absolutely, you know, a working workhorse, right? Like Capricorns love to work. They love to really put all of their effort into projects. They love making their money. They're very good at making money. But it also might be something that you use as a deflector to not get into super like in-depth relationships, right? Somebody who might say like, oh, like I'm just too busy. Like you have other priorities on your mind than, let's say, you know, love, for example. You've got the grizzly bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strengths. I never give up and I will succeed. So more things about success here, Capricorn. That's definitely calling to you. Something about your success is on the horizon here for you. However, it might be deflecting you from a relationship that you might actually be craving. It might be distracting you from a relationship that you're currently in, that your partner might want more of your time. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring it together. So something here about how there might be a soulmate already involved. I'm going to get one more of these cards. Actually, you know what? Nope. I'm going to go with this deck right here. I'm going to get you a heart chakra card, and we're going to see what this is talking about exactly. Give me a heart chakra card for Capricorn, please. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, so something here about how, you know, you've got a lot of work on your plate, but sometimes it's not necessarily that it's so much work that you can't handle, you know, a relationship. There's somebody here who wants your attention, potentially, or deep down you do secretly want like a soulmate relationship. You're ready for that, but you tend to dig yourself into your work and use that as an excuse to not necessarily have that brand new beginning. But it's saying here that a new adventure is awaiting you. Let's do just a, you know, I call this a freestyle reading. We're gonna do a freestyle reading for Capricorn. Give me the first two cards that I need to see. What's going on with Capricorn? Queen of Cups is your first card to come out by the Judgment. So something coming to light, Capricorn, about that Queen of Cups energy. It feels like something coming to light about the fact that you do kind of desire that love, that mind, body, soul relationship. It's something that has definitely been on your mind, but you've been so busy in single as a Pringle, Nine of Pentacles energy that has not been something that has necessarily had your full attention or been a priority for you. Yeah, Queen of Wands here. So you're a very, very attractive queen. Okay, so she is 1/4 of the Empress. She's the fiery version of it. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So something about you is extremely attractive. And yet here we've got the Seven of Swords. So there's something here about lacking trust or some sort of betrayal. Let's look at what this is talking about. What's the Queen of Cups here for Capricorn, please? The Queen of Cups for Capricorn. So we've got King of Cups. That's a divine soul match here. So Capricorn, you have had here in the past a divine soul match. You have had a soulmate in your life at some point, right? And there was some drama with that person. There was some Five of Wands energy. What came to light with the Judgment here is clarified by you needed to move on. Okay, so you needed to move on from that relationship for whatever reason. There was something about it that maybe made you say, hey, like I'm gonna go throw myself into work because, yeah, something about this relationship is not really doing it for me. The world is here. The world is here to show that a cycle has closed for you, Capricorn. So there was some relationship here where it came to light that you needed to move forward. You closed that cycle successfully. You're currently in the energy of single as a Pringle, Nine of Pentacles, but yet in your heart space, you're actually kind of sad about it, Capricorn, which is totally fine. Maybe you won't admit that to everybody, but there's something about it that you deeply miss. And that you on the outside, you know, show an exterior of like, I am good to go, I'm perfectly fine all by myself, but in the inside, there's times where you miss that person. Three of Wands here. So you are waiting for your next opportunity to come in. With the Queen of Wands here, I see that you're very attractive, be that male or female. There's no gender in tarot, but you're sort of confused. So there's like options coming out of the woodwork here for you, Capricorn, or perhaps you have more than one option. Milo. Perhaps you have more than one option, but yet you are still very guarded with that 9 of Wands, so that wounded warrior energy. And what's this betrayal here that I have? What's this betrayal here that I have with the 7 of Swords? Yeah, it was really heavy for you, whatever betrayal happened. Was this betrayal like in love? What's going on here? 9 of Cups. Okay, so whatever this betrayal was, it was really heavy. Somebody either, you know, lied, cheated, stole something from you, whether it be platonic or romantic relationship, but you've gotten to a space where you're in the 9 of Cups energy and the 9 of Pentacles energy. So that's double 9s there. That's earth and water. So that means that you are both on the earthly plane and on the emotional plane in a space of like me, myself, and I for right now. That's right, where I feel like I need to be. It says you're calling in your soulmate and new beginnings are coming, but you are Page of Swords, so you are, this is the final outcome for you. You are going to study that person left, right, and center, Hierophant. You're not going to be quick to jump into a long-term committed relationship with that person because of this past heartbreak in the past, right? The 3 of Swords is there right in the middle of the spread. Future outcome for Capricorn, please. 2 more cards. We've got the Devil. You've got a Devil on your back, Capricorn, that tells you that why go through repeated patterns? Why let somebody else in? Why embrace the new beginning if it's going to end in, you know, in heartbreak? You'd rather be focused on your work. You'd rather be focused where you know that like you're in control of what the outcome is going to be. That's what I'm gathering for you here. So what's the advice for Capricorn? What do they not see coming at the bottom of the deck? The Chariot. So moving forward, the 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. I'm sorry, the 8 of Cups. So you had the 5 of Cups before, and now you have the 8 of Cups here. All right, so I believe what the advice for you here is, Capricorn, take your time. The universe is saying, take your time. Don't rush yourself. You know, you're gonna know when it's time to move forward and officially like let this wound heal. But in the meantime, you know, it's going to be something that you need to continue to sort of tend to your wounds, right? Like, heartbreak is difficult. Even if it's not heartbreak and it's something to do with a business endeavor that did not work out for you, it can certainly be hard to think that life is going to go one way and then all of a sudden, you know, Source, God, the universe tells you it's going another. So here are some initials that you might be dealing with, Capricorn. These are just a fun way to see if this is a reading that is absolutely for you. If your first name, last name, middle initial, partner's middle initial, state that you live in, if there's not a word here that doesn't, you know, stick out to you for whatever reason, doesn't mean it's not necessarily your reading. It just means, okay, maybe this is a message for somebody else. But you can pause on these letters here. We have SETRNQUTBVUOTCEWMATZDUTLELH. All right, so those are some of the people that you might be dealing with. Again, it might be the state that you're coming from or that the cross watcher is watching you from. I'm going to finalize this message with a card from this cheeky deck right here. It is called the It deck. So let's see, what's a card for Capricorn to close out this reading? What's a final message for Capricorn, please? Give me one final message. There it is. Okay, your relationship will be influenced by children. Remember, adults are just outdated children. Wow, so there might be some childhood wounds here, Capricorn, or you may have dealt with somebody who was really immature in the past and they weren't dealing with their childhood wounds, and so it bled into the relationship and ultimately made you feel like, you know, I'm gonna focus on my work. I'm gonna focus on loving myself. I'm gonna call in my soulmate and have that new beginning when the time is right. But I'm gonna make sure that the next person that comes in is emotionally like yoked with me, that we're on the same level playing field, that we are King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy emotionally, but also earth energy because you're a Capricorn. So you're looking for your divine match that is cognitively, emotionally, spiritually, financially in line with you. This is the message that I have for you today, Capricorn. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for the like, the comment, and the subscribe. Bye.